Hi, this is Lisa with Holland Designs Crochet. This month, July 2025, we are celebrating 17 years in business. So I've been designing crochet patterns for the past 17 years. I opened my Etsy shop back in 2008. My husband will proudly tell you that it was sort of his idea. Anyway, it worked out very well and has allowed me to fulfill my dreams to become a crochet designer. And I think I may have told this story before, but when I first started my career as a crochet designer, one of the first things I did was I ordered myself some business cards, and I put my title on there, my name and my title, Lisa Van Claveren, crochet designer. And when those cards came, I loved having them, but at the time it seemed like a bit of a joke. To me, I thought, yeah, I'm a crochet designer. I mean, I had published a few patterns in my early 20s in crochet magazines, but, I wasn't doing that professionally in any way, full-time or anything. So it was actually a really neat way to have a positive start and sort of have a goal of achieving something that I wanted to become. And I think that's a great tip. If you have a desire to become an author or whatever field you want to become proficient in, or whatever you want to do as a career, buy yourself some business cards and put it in writing, put a title there for yourself, and it just makes it easier to see that dream come true over time when you've labeled yourself as an author or a designer of some kind. I just thought I'd mention that currently through July 15th, we're having a 50% off sale on all crochet patterns in both my Etsy shop and in my Ravelry shop. And there's no code needed. It's automatically discounted at checkout. So take advantage of that if you're interested. All patterns are basically about $275 or less at the 50% off discount. So that includes my Afghan clubs, and also some other patterns that are new releases, which are automatically at a lower price anyway, and then they get an additional 50% off discount. So there's some really good deals to be had if you're interested. I just wanted to share with you a story about something that happened last week. I received an email from someone basically inviting me to be part of a live streamed podcast, and it ended up being a scam. Fortunately, I did not respond to this person, and my husband was the one who, after I discussed it with him in detail, he decided to just do a bit of research and was able to find that actually it was a scam, and someone had also posted recently that they had fallen for this particular scam and were involved with quite a bit of stress dealing with it. But this is the email I received. It said, "Hi Lisa, I am Erin," and I'm not going to say the rest of the name, "reaching out on behalf of this particular lady and her podcast. This lady is an Emmy-winning actor, author, and pioneer in web entertainment who loves to connect with creative minds from around the world. Her podcast offers a friendly, live-streamed space where inspiring stories and creative journeys shine. We'd love to invite you to join her for a 1-hour virtual episode. Your incredible body of work, designing over 700 unique crochet patterns while balancing motherhood and running Holland Designs, is truly inspiring. Your creativity and dedication to your craft fits perfectly with the kind of authentic conversations this lady enjoys sharing with her audience. The episode will be live streamed on Facebook, and payment is split half before the session and half afterward. If you're interested, just let me know. I can share more details and available dates." Well, again, this was a complete scam. And the only reason I was sort of interested in it is I thought, well, that actually was a really neat topic to discuss, being an artist and having a creative body of work and a business, and also balancing motherhood and family life with that. That was sort of a valuable topic, I thought, something that I would be happy to share. But again, this particular email was just someone who was trying to scam people. And I believe the woman who posted about this online, she was also an artist. Somehow they actually did like test live stream setup and stuff, and the scammer was somehow accessing her computer. So good thing we avoided that problem. Now that I have been running Holland Designs for 17 years, I can look back and remember how it all began when I became a stay-at-home mom. And of course, I have 3 daughters. And when I first started my business, they were all babies, and I designed quite a few baby shoes and hats and wearables for them when they were little. And so, as far as balancing motherhood and family life with crochet and my crochet business, it was a perfect balance because I was able to be at home with my children until they went to school. So I was at home with them until they were 5 years old. And our daily routine included plenty of real time with them. Obviously, when they're very little, they had naps, so they gave me a little bit of creative time to myself, and I really tried to maintain a good schedule as a new mom so that I didn't feel stressed or frustrated by not having as much time to maybe be creative or to do what I wanted to do. I just made sure I had a good schedule so I knew when my time was. I kind of scheduled for myself, if everything went well that day, I'd have an hour or two here or there to devote to my business or to design. And of course, that's a creative outlet. Many artists and creative people definitely need a creative outlet. So I needed one as a stay-at-home mom because I didn't feel productive unless I was actually doing something beyond just, housework or cooking or taking care of the kids. I needed something else to do because I like to multitask and I like to be keeping myself busy, and I can obviously crochet and do other things at the same time, spend time with the kids. And those things I can do both things well at the same time. I guess women often have more of an ability to multitask, I think. So that's something that I definitely did. My children were really little, even just taking care of them, holding them while they're sleeping or having a nap or whatever I was doing personally with them, I was able to often crochet and do that at the same time. That was in no way a conflict. It's just special time cuddling with them and crocheting at the same time. Now that my girls are all teenagers, the multitasking aspect of being a stay-at-home mom or work-at-home mom with a business, that continues. So I split my time between designing, crocheting, taking care of my business, and also being the mom taxi, driving my girls to school events or to voice lessons or piano lessons, guitar lessons, sometimes driving other students to school activities as well, sort of volunteering my time that way. During the recent school holidays, my middle daughter has been doing some volunteering at a senior center, so I've been driving her there, so she's not old enough to drive yet, and I've been driving her and then just waiting at a local cafe for her while she's doing her volunteering work for about 4 hours in the morning, and then I'm crocheting and relaxing and taking care of my emails while I wait for her. So I'm still doing the multitasking thing, and it's a perfect balance between being again a mother and being a business owner. So yeah, it's obviously a beautiful balance, and it's wonderful for family time, and it's very convenient. So I'm really grateful for just being able to be a crochet designer and being able to be an independent crochet designer where I do control my own patterns and sell them in my own online shops. And so I really appreciate your kind support, and I hope that you do continue to enjoy the patterns I'm able to create. I do have plenty more ideas, and I have a current design that I'm really excited about. It'll be in the 2025 Afghan Club. Very excited about it, and really enjoying working on it. So there is more to come. I was announcing that I have my 17-year business anniversary online earlier today, and someone kindly commented and said, "Here's to another 17 years." So that's a goal, right? We'll see. But definitely there will be some more crochet patterns to come. And I hope you enjoyed catching up with me and hearing a little bit about what's going on with our lives. And I hope that you have a very blessed and wonderful day.